Lieutenant Frank Castle was part of a small team. He was conducting a close target reconnaissance in the vicinity of the Hindu Kush. The mission became compromised, taking enemy contact on 3 sides. Lieutenant Castle wanted to abort. Said the mission was a bust. Pulling the plug would save lives. Officer in charge said no.
And why was that?
Maybe he wanted more medals on his chest. Doesn't matter. Either way, Frank was right. They were cut off, boxed into a canyon.
And what happened next?
Within the first hour, the officer in charge of that mission got his arm blown off. So Lieutenant Castle assumed command. His only goal was to get his men out alive. The enemy had set up an ambush at the only LZ that would accommodate one of our birds.
Sorry, Colonel.
LZ is a landing zone that can accommodate a helicopter. So the enemy had blocked this landing zone, knowing it was the only shot the team had to get out alive. All they had to do was wait. Knew that Frank's team had to come to them.
Fish in a barrel.
So to speak. Only fish don't know they're gonna die. These men did. Frank went to the LZ, all by himself. Draw the bastards away.
Why didn't he order one of his men to do it? He certainly could have.
Not his style.
You can get those mortars ranged in, they're gonna pound us into the goddamn ground.
I'm going through that building. Clear path for an evac. You out of your mind? What do you want to do, Bill? You want to die here? Like a rat in a jar? Spend time out of fair fight. I'm going.
And I'm coming with you.
Bill, you gotta stay here. You keep him safe.
What are you talking about? That's crazy.
Bill, you stay here. Keep him safe. Cover.
Frank?
I gotta get home to the boss. I gotta go.
So the men hear the firefight break out. All hell breaks loose. Frank against God knows how many. And then there was silence. The team thinks, well, that's it. Frank's dead, and we're next. Next sound they hear is the helos, the helicopters. They get to the landing zone, you know what they see? Frank Castle, standing there, grinning. 32 Moors surrounding him, all dead. Son of a gun cleared that entire LZ all by himself.
How?
By being Frank Castle.
And his men survived?
All of them, including the idiot officer that got him trapped in the first place.
If you had to sum up Frank Castle, how would you do it?
I would say Frank Castle is a man who would gladly give his life to keep others safe.
And the crimes he's accused of today? Could the man you knew have committed them?
Absolutely not. Lieutenant Frank Castle that I know is a hero. Man who deserves our respect and our gratitude. Not the same man.
Thank you, sir. No more questions, Your Honor.
People?
I'd like to personally thank you for your service to this country, Colonel. My father served in Vietnam. Do you know what he told me about medals?
No, ma'am.
He said the only people who truly know what happened are the ones that were there. He told a nice story, Colonel. But how can we know that it happened the way you described?
Well, perhaps I wasn't clear. I was there, ma'am. That officer that didn't listen to Frank, got his men trapped. You're looking at him.
How you doing, sir? Ready for what you saw, eh, Frank? I'll do some reaping on my own. You just don't bleed out, you hear me? I'm gonna get you home, sir. I'm gonna get you home. Cover!
Believe me when I tell you, I thank God every day that I only lost my arm. That man saved my life, the lives of his entire team. If it was up to me, he'd have a Medal of Honor hanging around his neck.
No further questions at this time, Your Honor.
How'd you miss that in this file?
All the names were redacted.
Not good.
No shit.